This can go on the tape, but don't use the name. All right, that quick talk, just as I was finishing this thought. The woman is in Germany in the physical body that she occupied. Actually, this particular body that she occupied, the lady had died, and this one walked right in. So there's no, in a sense, possession in this case. It's just ownership of a dead body. And I have dealt with people who have been influenced by this woman, but hadn't quite received the essence of that being in this woman, and have asked for help, and therefore I was able to help them through prayer and, frankly, the blood of Christ, and quite an extensive work, because they were almost totally into the other being, but because the other being wasn't totally there, they had, now these are live beings I'm talking about. I was able to make contact with the human brain of them, the earth human brain, where with the help of the Creator Son and love and certain prayers and stuff, it did push what was trying to get in out. Okay, now you were speaking of a woman that you are aware of.
Right, that I named to you before that I won't repeat. My question is, I have a strong feeling that this is what's happened to her. And that's why I was asking, what can you do, if you can do anything and that sort of thing. But I guess I'm asking you, is there a way for you to check and see if I'm correct about this?
Probably. Not under my physical condition at the moment. Okay. I am just so sleepy.
I understand.
Now then again, these are demonic type beings that are not demons. So even though I've never done it, if I've got control and we have control over the angels, then we have control over anything, good or bad. And frankly, I would think it's possible. But generally, when somebody is possessed, you need their permission. Right. Not a good friend or mom or daddy, right, but their position, permission.
Well, I think that you need their permission anyway. Yeah. It's just very sad because we were the best of friends. And I know there's probably no way I can help her. But I would like to know if I'm correct.
Well, remember, if she's not dead, her soul is not gone.
Right.
How she got possessed by this walk-in, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did she actually invite the walk-in in? Then chances are she wants nothing to do with getting right.
Right.
If it was a depressed state or something.
She's been depressed, horribly depressed ever since I've known her, and I had tried everything.
Well, then it's quite possible they just walk in, and she was open to it. And it's equally possible she likes the power that is in her and doesn't want to change. So it's a path of everyone to choose their outcome.
Right. It's just so sad to me because she was a gifted healer. Gifted, really gifted. And it's sad. But anyway, okay, that covers my question on that. You were going to talk about, before we get to that, Richard and I are both interested in learning more about the Federation of 1 million.
Well, it's called the 1 million.
The 1 million.
But that's, it fluctuates, but it fluctuates around the 1 million, so it's called the 1 million. These are so-called holy people from every planet. And that doesn't at all make them holy to me.
Right.
These are, what is it in our country that makes the laws and Congress, Senate, or whatever? And basically that's what they are. And one planet, whether it belongs to that government or not, will go to them because it's easier to work through the government than to rebel and have the government all over their back. They will go to them and say, we'd like to do this, 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 and this. They counsel and say, okay, or not. But basically, the Council of 1 Million, the Federation of Planets, is made up of many, many people, and not just one from one planet, but many types, who in their ha-ha-ha wisdom, make decisions concerning everyone. And this is where, like the Greys, got permission from them originally, way back when, from the people that were in that federation at that time, and to DNA us to try to get rid of their hate and emotions and stuff. Well, it screwed it up. By getting rid of one, they had to get rid of all, exactly. And therefore you end up with a sense of breathing dead beings. They've got soul, but there's absolutely no emotion. They didn't trust the Creator to let them evolve naturally. Mm-hmm. And they wanted to play God, and guess what? The others that like to play God, the Federation, agreed. So that's where that's where their trouble started, and almost all of it through coming to our planet to work on us. Now they're trying to get the emotions back, and here they are again working with us. So it's like I said, the other three unholies, particularly the lizards, who love to mess with our emotions because it's great steak sauce to them. That good drink between meals. They do it for that reason, whereas the Greys allow it and help through the reason that by studying our turn-ons and offs that these people do, with the Greys' help, who do a lot of inductions and abductions and inserts and stuff, they can study us. They are not there to suck our fear energy. They're there to try to make their race survive. And what are they doing? They went to the elders, if you want to call them that, of the Federation, and told them the problem, and the Federation talked it over, and okay. Now, if the Federation wasn't in existence, and these people weren't seeking anything but evolution in the first place, nothing would have happened. So what is the Federation doing now? The same thing they did eons ago. They played God. And now they've given them permission to try to get their emotions back. So it's a big mess.
How did you come to be part of this or involved in this?
Well, there's a full-blood Indian. His name is Mad Dog. Was Mad Dog. He's now on the other side. And when I found out he passed over, I knew a bit about his job, which is being in the Federation of Planets and trying to speak sense to everybody. And frankly, I wasn't all that greatly interested in being part of this group, but I'm not afraid. Mm-hmm. So I just threw up a prayer to the Creator and said, if you need somebody to fill his place, I'm willing. Well, lo and behold, he let me. So that's how I get involved in that group.
Now, is this something, do you physically travel or do you travel?
No, it's mental. Okay. And a lot of it's vision, a lot of it is, by vision I mean I have no control over it. And frankly, on second thought, I have no control over it, period. I don't go up on demand. Mm-hmm. And I'm taken up. And when I'm taken there, then I know all of a sudden I just show up. I can be walking down the street and split. Mm. So I'm well aware of what I'm doing here on the street as well as up there. There's two of me anyway, and I know I'm there for a reason. And it's real easy to figure out the reason because they're all